Hey guys, I wanted to make a video for those who are interested in figuring out how to cut weight for whether it's arm wrestling events or bodybuilding or whatever you're doing, whatever the value is going to be to you on how to lose a easy 10 to 12 pounds depending on body type. So the reason this came up, I've been cutting weight for like the past couple of weeks in preparation for the Olympia, which is this weekend in Vegas. I have to weigh 205 for the arm wrestling tournament. My normal walk around weight is anywhere from like 210 to 215, but recently I've been heavier than that, closer to the 220 range as of the last couple of months. So cutting down to 205 is pretty simple, or cutting 10, 12, 15 pounds is usually pretty easy if you're doing it correctly, and it's by water loading. It's really a bodybuilding trick. I think the first person that told me about it was Jamie Sheldon. I struggled losing weight for tournaments when I first got into the sport, and I didn't know how to do it. And so I figured a lot of you guys probably also don't know how to do it. So here's the explanation. So what you want to do, let's say your tournament is on Saturday, like most of them are. The previous Sunday is when I start water loading. And what water loading is you're just consuming mass amounts of water, and you're doing that to kind of massively hydrate, and you're doing it really so you can trick your body when you take the water and strip it out. There's some confusion to your body, and you can eliminate a lot more water than you normally would. So starting Sunday, what I do, I go usually to like a CVS or an Albertsons, and I buy a few different gallon jugs of water just because it makes it easy and the water tastes good and then all of that. So I'll start with a gallon on Sunday. I'm still drinking coffee. I'm still drinking kombucha at night. So really I'm going over a gallon of total stuff, but just focusing heavily on getting that gallon down. A lot of people say they drink a gallon of water a day. I don't believe you. It's actually not that easy. So unless you're actually into bodybuilding, then it's more believable. So Sunday, drink a full gallon of water. I'm also cleaning up the diet a little bit. You want to reduce sodium. You want to not eat a ton of carbs. You want to increase protein so you can still maintain, mass, things like that. So the diet-wise, I'm going to say high protein, low carbs, lower fats. No soda. I don't drink soda anyways. No alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, so those parts are easy for me. I try to cut out pretty much all sugar. I already am on a pretty low sugar. The only thing I really consume sugar in is those oatmeal packets in the morning that are already like pre-flavored. That's the majority of the sugar that I consume, and small amounts of fruit. I'm not a huge fruit eater. So Sunday, drink a full gallon. Monday, same thing, drink a full gallon. Tuesday, Wednesday. So for 4 days, I'm drinking a full gallon at least. Really, I'm probably drinking more than that because of coffee and kombucha. So Thursday, which is today, happens to be today, and this is why I'm making a video. Thursday, I am sipping lightly on water. You start stripping your body of water. So my body is currently super hydrated still from the past several days of drinking over a gallon a day. So now I'm stripping the water out. Small sips. I still drink my coffee in the morning because coffee goes right through you and you're just going to pee it out anyways. My body still thinks I'm ultra hydrated because I've just barely water loaded for the past 4 days. So now I'm going to pee like crazy. I woke up 4 times last night to go pee. I'm going to pee a bunch today. And by the time I have to weigh in, which is tomorrow morning, I should have already peed out lots of additional weight. It's a good way to get rid of 10, 12, sometimes even 15 pounds. If you're fatter, you're going to get rid of more than 10 pounds. It'll be closer to 15. If you're low on body fat, it's going to be probably closer to 10 or 12. So that should give you a reference point. I'm currently at like 12% body fat right now at 210-ish. So anyways, water load like crazy for at least 4 days. Strip the water, light sips. Really, I bet you today I'll consume at most like a quart of water. I'm thirsty currently. I'm going to be very, very thirsty going to bed tonight. It's miserable. You wake up the next morning though, and all I have to do is drive to Vegas, which is 4 hours away. My wife will probably drive and I'll be asleep, and I'll cruise into weigh-ins and have no issue making 205. I'll probably be 2 pounds under, more than likely. So I can coast throughout today. If it's a more extreme cut, like you need 20 pounds, you're gonna need to include saunas. You can take extremely hot baths. But a lot of you, I think the main issue is you don't know how to diet. You don't even know what eating clean is, because the stuff that people message me, I'm like, you have no idea. And it's why the diet industry works so well, is because most people are really, really bad at this stuff. And they also want easy answers like, oh yeah, I can lose tons of weight and it's not gonna be miserable. That's false. It's gonna suck. You have to be hungry. That's how you lose weight. You're in a caloric deficit to lose weight. This is a trick to just strip water. So that's a completely different tangent. Anyways, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. But yeah, that's what you do. Water load, and then you cut water. 10, 12, 15 pounds should be pretty simple. And like I said, if you want to get into the more extremes, you're going to need to include some other stuff. So, and I know there's one other thing I'll mention. When I first got into the sport, someone had said, oh yeah, take a bunch of water pills. That's how you strip water. Some people have good luck with that. I personally don't. I tried it once and had freaking diarrhea on the freeway like 3 times driving home from California when I lived in Salt Lake at the time for a tournament. That was miserable. I would never have done it since. So this is just the easy way to get 10, 12 pounds out. So anyways, that's the video. I'll probably make some at some point about how to use the strap, because a lot of people message me for that as well.